What is going on, Creative Beast enthusiasts? We have another update for our Cyberzoic Kickstarter for all of y'all today. And this is going to be a massive update for the Kickstarter from the David Silva himself. We've got new information on Wave A, fulfillment strategies, Wave B and C progress, and even a look into our latest conventions. Let's go ahead and dive in. First up, let's talk about fulfillment, especially Wave A. Now, if you saw the last update, you know that the fulfillment for Wave A2 have been delayed a little bit. The factory has asked for about 3 to 4 weeks of extra time to fine-tune the functionality of these units. That puts us on track to have these done by the end of August. And David will be reviewing the final armor samples this week. But the really cool part about that is that this timeline actually lines up with the release date of Wave B Beast and armor units. So even though David can't guarantee that all these will be shipped at the same time, it's starting to line up and look that way. The humans from Wave A2 and the beasts from Wave B are already locked in. We're just finalizing those armors. The transforming armor pieces have definitely been a learning experience for our US and China teams, but the progress has been incredible. We have built processes that'll make everything so much smoother in future releases. Now let's talk about those logistics and getting these awesome figures to all of y'all. The new tariff on Chinese exports is about 30 to 55%. So we've been exploring alternate ways to get these figures to you without the extra cost. And one of the options we're looking at is fulfilling directly from China, using a third-party logistic partner. David Silva has actually tested this route not once, but twice. And in both cases, the products have arrived within 10 days, with no damage, full tracking, and most importantly, no extra fees, duty fees, for y'all. And if we go this route, fulfillment could start as soon as the items are ready. But David is still weighing out the cost and effectiveness of doing this versus directly importing everything to the US first, which we all know, if we bring them to the US, it's gonna take an extra 4 to 6 weeks because of the shipping on the water. At the end of the day, David wants to make sure that he gets these figures to y'all the most cost-effective way for everyone involved. And just to be clear, the delay isn't a tariff delay, but it has given us time to figure out the best moves moving forward. And for all the UK and EU backers, no worries on y'all's end. Everything Dinosaur will continue to handle everything for y'all just like they have been. The only caveat to this is the usual sea freight timeline. So look forward to Wave A2 and B1 assortments to arrive sometime late September. Now let's get to the fun part. Product reveals. First off, we showed off our packaging for Wave A2 at Joe Fest. And here they are! Dragon Slayer, Saber Beast, Razorhound! These came out beautifully. We've also got riders, Argentius, Dragolina, and Fireguard. And now the updated blister packaging includes the footer. This will allow you to stand these figures up on your shelves in their full packaging for all of your collectible needs. And even though they're not shipping out all together anymore, here's how each rider armor set looks bundled. Dragon Slayer set, Saber Beast set, Razorhound set. And don't forget the Saber-Tooth Tiger set, which I am super excited for. Gotta work on the armor for this and work on the paint. Check this out. This one's the Kickstarter exclusive and includes all 3 components, the rider, the armor, and the beast. And onto the conventions. We do a lot of conventions throughout the year, and we just finished up Joe Fest and G Fest. And Joe Fest was massive. It was the biggest booth we have ever done, and we had the coolest stuff to show off for all of y'all. And if you missed it, don't worry. We have the Joe Fest recap on our YouTube page. We showcase new prototypes, paint samples, and packaging, including Wave A2 in package and Wave B, armors and riders in full paint. And then Ross, Spino, and I went to G-Fest in Chicago, and we had no idea what to expect. We were looking forward to it because we love our kaiju buddies, but it ended up being the biggest success we've ever had at any convention. We sold out of all of our products by the second day. It was insane. And you can find photos and a walkthrough of that on our YouTube channel as well. Now that we've talked about the conventions, let's move on to Wave B packaging. Wave B packaging is finalized and looks awesome. And if you back the Cyberzoic Dryptosaurus, don't forget, you're also getting an upgrade accessory pack for the original Dryptosaurus, automatically with your pledge. That includes new parts that will be added to every eligible order. If you don't want the extra accessory pack, that's not a problem at all. Message us, and we'll make that pack available to someone else who wants it. But remember, this pack is very, very limited and can't be swapped for credit or other items. Now let's jump ahead to Wave C. Wave C is already in progress. We're in early developments for the riders and armors already, but the beasts are already looking fantastic. We even showed off the paint samples at Joe Fest. Tooling has begun for the Carnotaurus and the Lizard Dragon, and we've even added extra brow horns for the Carnotaurus. It's Ross's favorite dinosaur, and he did something awesome for y'all with those horns. And the Lizard Dragon, he's getting ratcheted wired wings. 2 wires per wing, so you can actually get it in display mode or folded down. Get excited for that. We're super pumped for how cool these wings are turning out to be on the Lizard Dragon. You can have them folded down or fully outstretched in all their wing glory. This figure is gonna be a highlight for sure. All right, time to wrap this up before it gets too long. If you're looking to pre-order anything from our Wave B or C, head over to our Cyberzoic pre-order store on BackerKit. And remember, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and X. And a huge shout out to the Gaia 2 Cyberzoic fan page on Facebook. You guys rock. We love everything you're doing and get excited to see all the new updates. And as always, thank all of y'all for the support. We've got so many exciting things coming, and your patience means the world to us. And don't forget, y'all, from the prehistoric to the fantastic, Creative Studio!